May the force serve you well. God hilsene, mine gode vinger og venner, og velkommen til episode 30 av turspillet Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 The Sith Lords. Episode 30, folkens. Holy shit! Den serien her er lang. Så langt den lengste serien er her på noe spill så langt, men det er egentlig bare greit for meg, for dette spillet her fortjener det. I løpet av forrige episode fikk vi endelig avsluttet borgerkrigen på Onderon. Queen Talia lever og skal nå styre på nytt igjen. Så vi er good to go. Vi skal møte våre Jedi Masters på Dantooine, men jeg føler for å prøve å prate litt før vi gjør det.
We must go to Dantooine to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
Så Kreia vil altså ikke snakke mer til dere. Det var litt snodig. Mandalore, du har ikke så mye interessant å tenke på. Du?
Yeah, something wrong?
Hoping we could talk?
Talk? About what? Why, you trying to be my mother? No.
Just thought you might need a friend.
No thanks. I didn't need friends on Nar Shaddaa, and I don't need them now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask.
Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
But you don't seem to hold back when you're with me.
I know. It's different. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
No, I'm fine. Look, I really don't want to talk about it, okay? Sooner this trip is over, the better.
Hun er ikke veldig villig til å åpne seg, men det er jo... Noen er jo ikke så interessert i noen ting som inneholder det.
My life for yours.
Tror ikke hun er mer å si, dessverre. Så det er litt sånn blandet av noen ganger så finner du ny dialog, noen ganger finner du ingen ny dialog. Jeg synes det er rart. Men da slipper jeg å sløse tid, egentlig. Så da er det egentlig bare for oss å ta oss mot Dantooine. Jepp, ingen spesiell dialog akkurat her. Så nå er det egentlig bare for oss å ta oss mot hit, The Jedi Enclave. Her så tror jeg vi skal ta... Hvem skal vi ta med oss her da? Jeg føler enten for Hvis, eller Disciple, for det Kreia må være med. Disciple, I guess. Sånn. Og han er nødt til å selvfølgelig få skillsa sine. Pause. Battle meditation. Strength. Eller vent litt nå. Skulle han kanskje ha litt mer wisdom? Jeg tror det. Så er det i hvert fall litt mer even her. Night speed. Sånn. Det er veldig teit at han har det short lightsaber, men det er sånn... Jeg får ikke gjort så mye med det, dessverre. Det plager meg fortsatt. Det kommer til å plage meg helt frem til vi finner et som er stort, ser han. Uansett. Vi skal til The Jedi Enclave. Så må jeg bare huske hvilken vei jeg skal gå for å finne det. Men det er vel ikke egentlig så vanskelig. Det er vel bare denne veien. Det er litt utrolig, egentlig. Det faktum er at med et spill som tok 1 år å komme ut etter forgjengeren, så fikk det likevel skvist inn så mye. Selv om de gjorde jo ikke verdenen noe større. Jeg føler egentlig Dantooine er litt mindre enn det var i Kotor 1. Ikke en kritikk, det er bare litt sånn noe jeg legger merke til, men det er sånn det gjenger. Med noen oppfølgere så skjer det ting du ikke forventer. Der er de selvfølgelig, og de driter jeg ganske pent i. For jeg har gjort alt jeg kan for dere. Jeg skal ikke gjøre noe for dere. Åh. Det er så trist, egentlig. Døra åpner seg. Hæ. Skjønner. Det tar ikke mye, bare går inn. Da hadde det jo vært fint hvis du kunne legge fra deg den sabelen nå. Vi skal ikke ut i krig ennå, Karen. Vi skal bare møte med The Jedi Masters. Ikke det jeg vet helt hvorfor de vil møte meg, men det får så være. What is it you want?
It is different. It has been some time. Forgive me, but I need to rest. Go on. The council awaits. I will remain here.
What's wrong?
I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to center myself. Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. And now, perhaps, they shall see what you have become.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
I need to know what you spoke of when you cast me out of the orders many years ago.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
My companions? What about them?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
They follow you without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
So explain yourself.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
How did this happen?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
So all those deaths at Malachor?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you, and it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
But that makes no sense. I can feel the Force again.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi.
I'm stronger. Stronger than I ever was.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
Threat?
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain. You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
I won't give up the Force. Stop this.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from her.
What?
Step away! She has brought truth, and you condemn it. The arrogance. You will not harm her. You will not harm her ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as he did.
Sit out.
As you would pass judgment on her, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the exile. How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. It is done. She is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
Holy fail. You gain a new light side Force power, Force Enlightenment. Master Rook. This master is dreaded drain of life. His body is worse than lifeless. He's like an absence in the Force. Alle tre bare dør. Holy fuck. Freya er farlig. Og det verste var dette. Her er det hvor Revan sto, uten å vite at han var Revan, og snakket om det med The Jedi Council. Bastila sto der ved siden av dem. Det var der vi sto. Damn it. Men det er bare helt sjukt. Jeg har legit ikke ord. But what now then? Atris. Da er det vel egentlig bare et sted vi kan gå. Telos. Hvor er veien ut for øvrig? What happened here?
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now.
Where are they taking her?
They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith.
But Kreia and I are linked. If she dies,
Yeah, I know.
Kreia is Sith?
Are you surprised? All that talk of hatred, manipulation, and standing on your own 2 feet? Sorry, you don't get any more Sith than that.
Still, if we were all judged by who we were in the past, I don't think you'd understand who we are now.
The Sith are planning to attack Telos. Everything will be decided there.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Is something wrong? You look troubled. I can feel it.
I fear I have been influencing you all, without realizing it.
do not understand what you mean.
Do you ever wonder why you're with me?
Never. I believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. I am here because I choose to be.
But what if the Force is just controlling all this?
I simply do. There is nothing I can show you as proof, except give you my word. Something happened within the Enclave. What is it?
That I was a wound in the Force. That as long as I live, that wound will never heal.
Then they do not understand you. That is the danger of being a Jedi. When one separates themselves from others, chooses to lead a life of isolation, denying what makes them a feeling being, it is easy to make such judgments. And such judgments, I believe, are made in ignorance. There is no danger in what you represent, other than your humanity. You change others, but I do not believe it is due to the Force. I believe it is because you are a natural leader, and because you feel connected to the people around you. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. And that perhaps a life lived without the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them, as you did in exile.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alakor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved, the one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Ok, men får jeg ikke med meg noen, fordi jeg føler jeg feiler. Jeg får ikke noen med meg. Nå må jeg ta hånd om dette alene. Jeg vet ikke helt om jeg klarer å ta hånd om hun alene. Hvis jeg er nødt til å fighte både Atris og Treya. Jeg føler meg screwed. Men det er godt mulig jeg er det, egentlig. Back in the Telos Academy. Oh gosh. Jeg husker selvfølgelig ikke hvor jeg går henne. Ok, her var det riktig. Atris, we have unfinished business. You know it. Dette her er noe skumle greier. Here she is. She awaits her judgment, as I once did. And I will judge you, Atris, for everything.
She said you would come here, to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
You have fallen to the dark side, Atris. Surely you see that.
Atris? That is not who I am, not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
Atris, we don't have time for this. We need to unite to stop the Sith.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Where is the Sith base?
I do not know yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed.
You have placed everyone on Citadel Station in jeopardy, Atris.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. And when I defeat you...
I will not fight you. Surrender, and I will spare you.
Surrender? To you? Never. Let us end this.
As you wish. Too bad, Atris. I'm not afraid of you any longer. Judgment does not matter. I will have justice.
Kill me. End this.
I will not kill a helpless opponent, Atris.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
We have greater problems, Atris, and there has been enough killing.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
What happened to you?
This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future.
It was not your responsibility. Sith knowledge is forbidden, and there is a reason it is kept safe.
Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong.
Everything that occurred at Malachor, everything that occurred in that war, was because there was no other choice.
To fight such a threat, sometimes one's choices seem narrower than they are, until it seems there is no solid foundation on which to stand. I feel that I understand what drove you to battle, to fight the Mandalorians. It was something you could not turn away from.
Tell me where Kreia is.
Where she walks is hidden from my eyes, but not from those of her kind. It is possible I may draw one last piece of knowledge from these holocrons. You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths, all those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life, until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Is that where Kreia has gone?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started.
What I started?
Yes, you are an echo in the Force, a hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness, but it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way, and you carry it with you, always.
What does this have to do with Kreia?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
Why would Kreia do that?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Why?
You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain.
If you know, tell me.
She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you are the only one who can stop the destruction to come.
If Kreia is Sith, why would she do such a thing?
She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key.
Death of the Force?
There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination. And these places may be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest of motions. One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it.
But why would I matter?
You're important to her somehow, but I do not know.
I've heard enough. This matter is finished.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end yours?
You will answer for your crimes before the council, and then you shall return to your prison.
Very well. It is more than I deserve. Perhaps they shall grant me exile. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Linu reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Lieutenant Grant, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
How did this happen?
It came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. Then there's also the fuel situation.
Right, no fuel from Paragus, I know.
Because we don't have enough fuel, we won't be able to keep the station in orbit and operational and fight off the Sith at the same time. We'll try to make the best of what we have left, but it's going to be cutting it pretty close. The Sith numbers seem limitless. But we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance.
We need to get to the Ravager.
If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're going to have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle. Good luck.
Ok, men... Ok, hvorfor har jeg bare deg med meg? Ok, Mandalore er ikke her. Ja vel. Uansett, 18, da får du i så tilfelle slåss med meg en siste gang. As for you, du kunne hatt litt mer wisdom, men jeg tror vi må ha litt mer strength, så du faktisk kan vel treffe. Improved critical strike. More force powers. Da blir det vel egentlig bare videre force screaming, dessverre. Oi. Det er jo skummelt nå, for vi vet ikke hva det er vi kommer til å møte på. Men det har vært en ære å møte alle som en. Og du for øvrig burde egentlig ta deg en medpack og 2. Sorry, Atten, but now it is time. Mandalore?
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Watch your back.
Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
Ok. Ikke helt sikker på hvor lenge vi må fighte.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
We can do this. I tillegg, det er jo liv og død nå. Oi! Ok, her kjører vi Battle Meditation. Du må kjøre Master Valor. Jeg skulle egentlig hatt speed opp, men ja. Veldig fort gjort. Det bråker veldig i ørene mine, men det får så være. Ok, der var de. Litt usikker på om det var mer inne her. Åja, lagt. Da er det egentlig bare å gå den veien. Nei, det funker vel ikke nå, gjør det? Nei, bare disable han da. Let's go. Ok, her er de på'n igjen. La meg se, da kjører vi Meditation. Og Valor. Speed. Let's go.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
Cover me.
All right, we'll be right behind.
Og grunnen til at jeg skipper, for nå mister jeg jo all bonusen jeg hadde lagt til her. Unødvendig shit. Jeg driter om den der var immun, for jeg måtte bare nokke all supporten til side. Var det tilfeldigvis nå jeg mistet speeden for øvrig? Det var det, ja. Level up. Jeg trodde ikke jeg hadde flere level ups å få, men ja. Men nå har jeg jo så mye persuade at jeg tror ikke jeg trenger mer, faktisk. Force armor. We can do this. Det er så nydelig å bare kunne one-shotte det meste her. Nice. Jeg tror heller ikke vi trenger å lute noen ting egentlig, faktisk. Så heldig er vi nå. Entertainment module. Det er den veien vi skal. Oi. Your wound, crud. Shit. Du klarer jo ikke bruke det nå heller. Ja, alle gjenger jo i veien for hverandre her. Og så bråker det så vanvittig i ørene mine. Det er liksom ikke bare å skru ned lyden heller, for plutselig så må jeg sette den opp og så ned igjen. Altså, nå kunne jeg lute, what? Go on shit, sier jeg bare.
It is strange. As you acted, suddenly I acted. It is like we were fighting in tandem as a force bond. Though I do not feel this, your impulse to kill, to attack that one, I felt it mirrored in me. It was a strange sensation. It was as if I had no choice in the matter.
You always have a choice, and you made the right one.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, the impulse was strong.
Enough, let us continue on. For det var jæklig irriterende at du skal stå der og bare skyte på og ødelegge alt. Den samtalen hadde jeg veldig lyst til å egentlig vite mer om, men nei da, jeg kan ikke det. Buggy shit her. Herlighet. Hadde du tilfeldigvis mest... Nei, du hadde ikke det, nei. Ok, jeg fikk det på en måte som jeg ville likevel. Ja, det får så være. Må åpne her ut. Bare så vi får gjort det. Her var det jo en haug med kødder. Die! All of you! Hvorfor gjør dere ingenting? Hvorfor er dere bare der da? Move, you fele. Herlighet, her var det mange. Og så var det en apprentice i tillegg. Sheesh. Kom igjen, Bissas. Oppfør deg. Sånn. Og det var litt søt, men ja. Man må drepe mange søte jenter i løpet av dette her. Da har jeg i hvert fall klart å renske ut det som var her. Double bit lights, jeg ble ikke bruk for det. Dessverre sier jeg ikke bruk for det, det er veldig trist egentlig å si det på den måten, men hva annet valg har jeg? Ok. Er det her tilfeldigvis?
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory.
Let's go.
Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Good. Stay close to me.
I would have it no other way.
Jeg føler meg egentlig for å ta med Disciple her, faktisk. Så blir det prima Jedi Crew, hvis ikke... Nei, sånn. Skulle ikke mye. Let's go.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
Ja, så jeg fikk ikke lov til å ha Disciple med meg uansett. Ja vel. Oi, det var feil. Jeg håper du er god på computer use, du der. Master Dueling. Jeg tror det er så godt som jeg kommer til å få det. Men da tror jeg vi skal avslutte denne episoden her, folkens. Da blir det en fight mot Darth Nihilus i neste episode. Og det blir spennende å se på. Vi har ventet på dette så lenge. Men da tror jeg vi sier det såpass at hvis du likte hva du så, trykk gjerne igjen en like. Hvis du har noe å si, skriv en kommentar. Og hvis du følger med, men ikke abonnert ennå, abonner gjerne og bli en del av Tyrs Vinger på YouTube. Men frem til neste episode, så håper du som ser på, ha en fortreffelig dag, en fortreffelig uke, med fortreffelige folk. Så snakkes vi med i neste episode av Tyrs Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. Snakkes da.